Nick is not green then made a second apology. Hello everyone, it's Mr. Troll delivering an update. And today we will be doing another unscripted video. And this time it's to celebrate Chinese New Year, or East Asian New Year, or whatever you wanna call it. We did an unscripted video for Christmas and for New Year. So this is another New Year one. And you get to enjoy me showing around and doing a tour of my samurai mansion and the samurai mansion garden that you can see right here. And I want to talk about my channel and where it is right now, and talk about some drama that currently is happening online. Meanwhile, you get to see the samurai mansion. So recently I've been taking a little bit of a break. It wasn't really by choice, it was just because I had nothing to talk about. Like a few weeks ago with Neon and all those stuff, we had a lot of drama to talk about. But ever since Neon broke up with that girlfriend, waste of human space, Sam Frank, there was not so much drama to talk about. I was like, what's happening now? What should I talk about now? Oh no, Hassan Piker! And so I made a video on Hassan Piker. But there is nothing else really happening, but I want to talk briefly about celebrity apologies, because there have been quite a few celebrity apologies. But I'm not gonna make a full video about them because there isn't that much to say about them. However, Yandere Dev, the one who made Yandere Simulator, he was the first this whole year to make an apology. He kicked off this year with celebrity apologies. He basically was accused of grooming, and he admitted that he groomed because it was all a mistake. He was just trying to be friends with a minor, but then the minor wanted to do stuff with him and things escalated. Now, I'm not gonna make a full video about it because I have already said everything I needed to say in my previous Yandere Dev video. Basically, don't establish such friendships with minors because things can escalate always. However, one interesting thing is that during the apology, Yandere Dev sounded like a robot, he sounded like AI. And I know I sound like AI, and this might be the result of reading off of a script. And this is why this video is unscripted, because I wanna see if I sound better with or without a script. But anyways, Nick is not green then made a second apology this year. He made that video titled "I make harmful content" or something, and the apology was okay. I just hope and I wish Nick is not green truly meant what he said in that apology, and I hope Nick is not green becomes a good person from now on, and he stops listening to Ethan is chronically online if he doesn't want to continue going down the track of degeneracy and irrelevance. But anyway, it's already getting late, so I better return to the mansion. And then what more dramas do we have? There aren't that many online dramas happening right now, because if they did happen I would make a ton of videos. I would vomit out a ton of videos, but I'm not doing that, and that's because there aren't that many dramas right now. The biggest challenge with the Mr. Troll channel, this is the biggest channel, is that you always wait for online dramas to happen so that you can then deliver updates on them. You are constantly hunting for people to become wastes of human space, or wastes of human space being wastes of human space and committing atrocities that only wastes of human space would commit. But meanwhile, I get to continue making my tour of the Samurai Mansion. And this is the top floor, which has this big ballroom or whatever you wanna call it. But yeah, Minecraft added cherry trees, so I decided that I would basically play this update to the fullest, and I would make a cherry tree themed house, a samurai mansion. So this is why I made a samurai mansion. And yesterday I raided an end city. Actually, I raided multiple end cities. I was in the end, and most end cities have already been raided by other players. They have already been looted, so I had to travel pretty far before I could find an unlooted end city. And therefore I made a flying machine yesterday. This was a pretty dangerous activity. I did not think I would make it. Doing flying machines in the end and flying in the end is dangerous because so many things can go wrong. You might end up glitching out of the boat and you will fall off the flying machine and fall into the void. And when that happens, not even totems can save you. So I was pretty worried. I did not think I would make it, but thankfully I managed to make it. But I guess that's the same thing with the first person who flew in the sky, and the same thing happened with the first person who was in space, that Russian man, and the same thing happened with Neil Armstrong. He was on the moon and he survived. And I guess Mr. Troll was a pioneer here as well. First player to make a flying machine and survive flying in the end in this server. And in case you're wondering, the server is called Lifesteal. You can see it to the right. You can play this server, but don't try to find the Samurai Mansion because you probably will not find it. The world is pretty big. It's like 2 million blocks in size. And you're gonna basically have to travel the whole world before you find the Samurai Mansion. But if you like and subscribe to Mr. Troll, Perhaps Mr. Troll might invite you to the samurai mansion. Only perhaps. But if you don't like and subscribe, you're not gonna be invited, period. So, better like and subscribe to Mr. Troll so that you might have a chance in getting inside this luxurious samurai mansion. Because Mr. Troll is a samurai.